What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning back into It's the JP Lopez Show. I got some first-timers here today. They're not here to plug and promote shit, but we're all here to have a fucking good time. So I'll let them introduce themselves.
Antoine, a.k.a. the nurse. That's all I have to say. So there we go.
Hey, what it is, it's your boy K-Loke. I am comedy, Clockavelli, Soda Poppy. You dig me? I'm over here at the JP Lopez Show, holding it down. We ain't got no announcements for you right now. Actually, I do have an announcement. We actually doing a city versus city competition. San Angelo, Texas, we coming to you May 10th. It's going down. And we got the Lubbock Laugh Off going down May 2nd at Jake's Back Room. Get your tickets now available. It's your boy K-Lo, Timothy Williams. You dig?
There you go. Jesus. Andre Maurice, I feel like this would be my last time saying it. King trolling this bitch. Ooh. Yes, sir. Boy, it felt good. It felt like I was back. I think I got some music dropping, man, just randomly throughout the year. So just be checking on all the streaming services under Andre Maurice. That's all I got. Yes, sir. When your new song coming out, Twan?
Right now, I like this. That's it.
JP, take this mic, bro.
Oh, man, it's going to be a fun time. So now, let's start the show.
This episode is brought to you by Tigre Burrito. If you haven't tried them out, then you're missing out. Their hours of operations are from Tuesday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. They specialize in breakfast burritos and lunch specials. If you like that pica pica, try that hot sauce and let them know that it's the JP Lopez Show sent you. They can be located at 720 Highway 62 in Wolford, Texas. It's the small yellow building with the Tigre tiger on it. Rawr.
This episode is brought to you by KJ Aesthetics. Let KJ Aesthetics transform your eyes with their beautiful lash sets. Whether you're going for the natural flutter or the bold drama look, KJ Aesthetics is the perfect lashes to elevate your beauty. Get the gorgeous lashes that you've always wanted and mention this ad for 15% off. Head over to Instagram at KJ Aesthetics or text her at 806-893-7171. And tell her it's the JP Lopez Show sent you.
Like she ain't cooked that night. Little shit was low.
Y'all all got kids?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. How old is the oldest?
My baby is 21.
Damn.
Yeah, 21, 20, 22, and 20. And then I got a 1-year-old and a
God
6-month-old. Now,
You are done fucking.
I know.
Damn.
Now this motherfucker started over.
Yeah, all the way over. It's bad at this point. Like, oh my god.
1 year old?
Yeah.
Whew.
I know.
Yeah.
And it's a little girl too.
He said, you
Oh,
know
my
what?
God.
Fuck it, let's do it all over.
No, tell him what you said, man. I had to go start a new family.
That nigga started a whole. That was my second family. Now.
Are you Mexican?
Yeah, basically. So, look, without my phone, shit, no. Oh my god.
You might be Mexican, man.
Shit, look, without your phone over, that's why they treat you.
Yeah.
So, no fucking. Don't know where you
fuck?
is. Yeah. Shit on hospice. So, it's bad.
Your phone's on hospice?
Yeah, that shit bad.
Show me your phone.
I ain't finna pull it out.
Okay. Let's say pull out your phone, nigga.
That hoe ain't finna do nothing. Keep it true.
Use it as a flashlight. Got
This
shots
damn
about it.
flashlight, look, this hoe just yellow. So, yeah.
What the fuck wrong with your phone?
I dropped it too many times. So, yeah. So now it's on hospice now.
So, Mr. K-Loke, how old is your oldest?
My oldest daughter is 4.
Hello,
Okay.
And I actually got another daughter.
That's girl.
My other daughter be born in May.
She got silver teeth?
No.
Okay.
No. We got platinum and I have. But yeah,
I'm
4
just saying,
and then the one on the way.
because Mr. Antoine said that she's bad, so it's like she got silver
Yeah,
teeth.
bad.
She ain't bad, man.
That baby a sweetheart, man.
Man, that little baby be reading and all that stuff. Like, who even taught her?
She got good parents. Shit.
They don't even be reading. So, like, nigga, this baby can read and ain't nobody taught him. It's like, what the
He talking
hell?
about I would trust your baby. He told me I would trust her. Can I talk to you the other room? Like,
Yeah.
nigga, my daughter be reading this shit, man. But
Doing
yeah.
little magic tricks and shit like that. Like, what is going on here? So, what the fuck is
YouTube.
this baby doing?
YouTube.
I bet her
YouTube.
algorithm is crazy.
Man,
Oh, it is.
Man, she be watching Russian shit and
Exactly.
Spanish shit. What's it?
When she played that fucking song for me, I couldn't get that shit out of my head. My nose started bleeding and shit. What the fuck is going on here? So, and I was like, what is going on here? Like, why does this?
I'm trying
like,
to
the
think
song-
what was the name of the song. I think it was like Booker T. Washington or something.
It was something like that, but it was in Russian or something like that.
It's in
and I
Russian?
I kept on repeating it in my head, and I was like, "What is going on?" And then like my nose started trickling.
Your nose start bleeding.
Yeah, nose started bleeding. So
Don't
fucked up.
blame my daughter for that shit.
And Andre, how's your oldest?
Shit, my oldest is 20.
Okay.
Yeah, I got 20, 18, 17, and 16.
Okay. You
Yeah,
almost
they all
done.
right there.
You almost done.
Shit, I'm counting down, man. Boy, my youngest just asked me, can he get his your boy Jimmy just asked me if he can get his motherfucking driver's license.
Let that boy get it.
What the fuck he gonna drive?
Your car?
Nigga, he can drive your car.
Shit. Hey, you always welcome to drive my car, Jimmy. Just put a little gas in it, you know.
He at work right now.
Where you? That's off camera. But anyway, Jimmy, you are always
Gassing
welcome.
all that damn trash out of him.
Nah, shit, I didn't say it on camera. He work at Old McDonald's Farm and Petting Zoo.
Yeah, what?
Oh, I thought. Okay.
Nigga, Old McDonald's Farm and Petting Zoo.
I wouldn't
My
have
brother-in-law-
plugged the boy location like
It's my
that.
brother-in-law Petting Zoo. That nigga,
Okay.
my son, the manager.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jimmy,
Where's
Jimmy,
this
keep
old
doing your
McDonald's,
thing.
Petting zoo.
You gonna take the 1-year-old or the 21-year-old?
Oh, he don't take them older kids.
No, my
nowhere.
baby be choking chickens. So,
Them chickens might choke him back.
nigga, we got a rooster that live next door, and like that rooster come over there every day and like try to fight my baby.
Why?
Y'all got
Y'all
too
have a
much
rooster
going on.
I don't know.
Why? And you said it so, Carl.
Look, get up on the fence there and spread your wings.
So that motherfucker wake your ass up at the crack of dawn.
Jump down.
Boy,
So you're not bushing. It's called Old McDonald Petting Zoo.
Yeah, Old McDonald Petting Zoo.
And it's here in town?
Yeah, man. So if you go on University and just shoot north,
North is that way.
Past
nigga, wherever. Past the state school, you gonna keep going north.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And you'll see a barn with a big red top. Man, this nigga got all types of fucking animals in there, man. It's crazy.
Well, how big is
What
that?
kind of animals?
Got llamas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got like the motherfuckers be spitting and growling, making weird noises. He got some bird in that bitch that's about 5'4".
We working on getting an
It's called an
alligator,
ostrich, nigga.
No, it's not an ostrich, bro. This motherfucker look like it looked like some shit from Jurassic Park. Be like they them
They got that
rebirth
breeding
shit.
stuff that they're not supposed to be breeding.
That motherfucker said, "Rrr," and shoot off, boy.
And it's an alligator?
Yeah, no, nigga, he ain't an alligator.
Alligator.
That's what we working on getting an alligator.
Man, I'm trying to convince my brother-in-law to get a kangaroo.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'm like, get you a kangaroo, man.
Nah, them niggas fight everybody. So.
Well, so you can have one in
They
town.
square up like a motherfucker.
Boy, them
Fuck the
boys
shit out of here.
but you can own them in time. That's
You
the
can
crazy
own a
shit.
kangaroo?
You can legally own a kangaroo in time,
Man,
but it come with so much bullshit that it's not really worth it.
What bullshit?
Like the I guess the licensing and all that. I don't know.
Well, yeah, it's a fucking kangaroo out there.
I'm about to say, nigga,
get his hands
as I looked
registered.
into it, I'm like, this is not
You gotta get
beneficial.
some shots.
So Kalo, you guys are coming off of a podcast, right?
Yeah, we kind of like on a farewell tour right now.
And
And we
what was
started
it
here.
called?
Don't come here with that bullshit.
And all your
Podcast.
episodes are still on YouTube, right?
Yes, sir.
So they can still watch them.
They can still watch them.
Yeah.
Y'all go back, give us a view, see what it do. You know, y'all will love our show, and we're probably not coming back. So, but they're good episodes to watch. You know, if you ain't doing shit, you know, we got comedians, rappers, business people, all them people. on our
Nurses.
show.
And what happened to it?
What happened to the show? Man, the business got real shaky towards the end, man. Andre, I'm not gonna go all the way in, but I'm gonna say that
Let
I
it out.
feel like we was in a death row contract.
Oh shit!
So
Pit
we
bulls at the
had to
studio.
really get out. You know how Dre left, you know, death row
Yeah.
when started Interscope? That's kind of like how I had to walk away from the show. So I had to take my people with me. So we got a bad contract.
Y'all were under a studio contract.
Yes, sir.
Whatever this dumb motherfucker signed.
Yeah.
I don't know what this nigga signed. He the one that was under the contract, technically. But since he's my cousin,
She tried to put that on my credit.
I had to ride for him.
So if you found another studio, would y'all pop it back off?
Shit, with free beer and all that stuff, yeah. So
Nigga!
I'm offering my studio.
He's not talking about here.
I'm not offering my studio.
Oh, okay. Look, I was like, if you offering free beer here, like,
Man, I know.
See, that's how you sold your soul the last contract. nigga.
yeah. It was for
Free
a hand,
beer.
we
handful of peppermints.
They said 2 beers signed it.
That nigga sold his soul for some THCA, man.
No, it was like for some THCA.
we've had
Couple
motherfuckers
butts.
actually offer to endorse us. Like, if money is the issue, we'll pay to keep it going, yada yada yada. And I don't know, man. Timothy, me and K-Loke talk off camera, and the motherfucker has wild ass ideas, and he'll just shoot them out there. And I'm like, drive slow, be easy before we put it out here in the world.
Right.
Let's flesh this shit out. So he got on camera one day and announced. All right, y'all. So this the last season. Me and Twan looking like, word?
Exactly.
Like, nigga, what? So me and him talking off camera. I'm like, quit doing that. Come back. And folks kept telling us, why y'all quitting? Why y'all quitting? Don't stop. Talk to this nigga. He, again, wild hair up his ass. Man, let's give it another go. Let's go ahead and try it again.
We tried.
And then some shit with the business did get shaky. And
It been shaky though. It was a lot of shit. It was like an iceberg trickling.
Yeah.
At the point, it was just like, you know what? Fuck this shit.
so I'll be fair. I stepped away from the business aspect of it after season 2.
Yeah.
After season 2, I stepped away from the business aspect of it. And he's still sour about it. I still love you, bro. See, I said it on camera and everything. In your face. No red
Say
hearts
it in
on
my
Facebook.
comments, nigga, if you really want it. Nigga, you really fuck with me, put a heart in there, nigga.
A pink heart.
I stepped away from...
Red is the best.
So I stepped away from the business aspect because I didn't want it to hinder our friendship.
yeah.
And we talked about it on the show. We had a fucking drawn out episode. Can we cuss?
No, yeah.
We
Okay,
already
sure.
let it
I
go.
was about to say shit. We had a drawn out episode where we kind of talked about everything that had got us to the point to where we were.
Yeah.
Because again, me and DeMontre were on season 2,
Yeah.
and then we left. Season 3, they did something completely different. Then I came back for season 4.
Yeah.
So we had to figure that out.
Oh,
And we
man.
figured it out in like right there on camera.
You were Judy Winslow.
Basically.
I went up the stairs. I went up the stairs.
See,
Went to go make porn.
Except I didn't come back down doing more.
Yeah. Pretty much was. Yeah.
So after I got done firing them niggas,
This motherfucker.
Here we go.
yeah, I mean, episode 3 is called Brothers for Life. If y'all ever want to see that, it's one of our best heartfelt episodes. It's the story of friends and business, and another reason why we had to step away because business and friendship don't really mix at the end of the the day.
Yeah.
I'm learning.
You
got
gotta be friends first, though. Honestly.
No.
That's the only way you can survive. Through.
Business and friendship not working.
Well, and that was one of the things that we talked about. I told this nigga, like, I told him to his face, I had to step away from the business to maintain our friendship.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. That was more valid to me.
And we did very good while you were gone.
Y'all did.
Damn, my views went
No,
up.
I mean, hey, Andre,
Y'all-
I missed you. Stop it.
Hold on.
Don't sit there and-
The views went up. Fuck him, man. The views
I think the
went
show got
up.
better when they left.
Oh.
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
The views went up off the
He
back
lying.
of what we created. I'll say that.
I would say that.
I'll say that.
We had something magical.
Correct.
But boy, when y'all left, boy, I smiled. Oh boy, I was so happy coming in. Remember that?
I know you
Free
kept on
beer.
threatening to fire me.
It was stressed out. That nigga was stressed out.
Torn
was.
called it all the hell
Beard
of
hair
that
was
shit.
falling
That's
out.
what I'm saying. That nigga was stressed. Boy, every time I talked to this mother, I'm talking about it got so bad. It got so bad that this nigga went on the podcast. I told him I'm watching the motherfucking podcast just to make sure you ain't mentioning my goddamn name, nigga. I'm still a hood nigga at the end of the
And
day,
I
bro.
had nothing bad to say about you, bro. Because who the fuck you think you
I
are?
didn't even know what to do in the situation.
So I was like, who this nigga think he is? I gotta go on the podcast and plug this nigga name.
Yeah.
Pretty
Like
much.
I'm Clockavelli, motherfucker. What's wrong with you?
Clockavelli. Yeah.
So
Clockavelli.
you really don't believe that friends can be in business together?
Not really.
I think so.
Not really.
I disagree.
I disagree too.
Nah,
Yeah, yeah,
not
exactly.
really, man.
But I think
whenever money get involved, shit get real shaky.
Yeah.
People change. I mean, not saying it can't be done, but I mean, it's a reason why that's a saying. You know,
It
I
takes
have
work,
a-
though.
I have
It
an
does.
it does take work.
I have an investor in this studio,
Yeah.
and he's my boy since 7th grade. And when it comes to money, it's like you can have it, and him, you can have it.
Yeah.
We don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We would never put money in front of our friendship. Never.
I think that's beautiful. And that shit was
life
never
lesson.
money. It was all ego.
Yeah, all ego. All ego.
I had nothing to do with it.
He
I
had
was
nothing.
completely quiet.
Twan
the
was
whole
actually
time.
quiet the whole time. He
Yeah.
was neutral.
But
which
then after a
pissed
while,
me
I was
off.
like, they gonna beat K-Lo's ass.
Not all ego. Not all ego.
So, it's
It
there.
was partially ego, partially communication issues. We like there were some communication issues. K-Lo had an idea in mind that he wasn't sharing with everybody.
Exactly.
You know what?
Until the camera came
let
on.
me piggyback off that. I'm crazy.
Yeah.
I am one of them people,
Yeah.
and if I have a vision, I don't tell people.
The
I
ADHD
I know
medicine.
the results and what's gonna happen when you do certain things, and I'm not good with communicating my thoughts. And these
You're not.
niggas, they like to be communicated to. They like for you to get in their face and look them like in their eye and tell them what's on your mind. And I ain't that kind of
I
nigga,
would
my
have-
nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I would have to argue that you are good at communicating your thoughts because you're a comedian.
Yeah.
I'm not.
It's just you don't want to.
But that's true. I mean, I am Caleb. I don't have to communicate with them.
He good communicating in the public space, but on some interpersonal type shit,
No.
nah, that shit go out the window, man. It's like
I done got better.
Bro, he has.
I
He
have.
has.
I
The
got
motherfucker
better.
called me on some petty shit. Talking about, since you want to know what's going on and it's not K-Lo and friends, this is
Yeah,
what
we
we
be sick of
doing.
that
What's
too.
your thought? And I'm like,
K-Lo and friends.
boy, fuck you. But we had an episode that I hate didn't air. And anybody that knows me knows that I'm like,
A snitch.
no, boy, fuck you.
Nigga.
I can't
He
stand.
keep throwing it out there.
Yeah, man. Boy, a hoe.
So, rag glass.
The police. I'm anti-police, right? Anti-police profession. I love all the police, most of the police officers, but I'm anti the profession. I have run-ins with them, deal with them online. Like I piss them off regularly.
Yeah, he does.
He's
This
a troll.
Man, listen.
He's a troll.
This motherfucker doesn't tell me, but he gets me on an episode with an ex-cop. And we're going back and forth, and it clicks. I'm like, I realize what you just did right there, and I know why you did it. I trust you now.
Yeah.
And I called and told him, I trust you. I see your vision now.
He did.
It
I
took
got
me
the
a while.
phone call recorded.
Had to see the vision.
Yeah, I had to see the vision. And it's like, okay, you're an agent of chaos, but it's controlled chaos. And you control the chaos, you just don't share it with us.
What are you doing?
So
Shut
now
up,
I
you giving me
trust him.
props. Shut
So
up.
so you'd be a great reality TV producer and shit.
Yeah, I think I'd be great because I know like the elements. It's kind of like science. I know when you put these two things in a room, what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like I put him in the room. He's a good Christian man, I would like to say. I put him in the room with an atheist, and I knew
Heavenly
how that
Father.
conversation was gonna go. I knew that was gonna get torn out of his shell, and you know he was gonna good versus evil type stuff. So
Yeah.
Man,
I
you
knew
watch
it.
the show, this motherfucker Twan is always laid back, slouched off in his chair and shit. This motherfucker mentioned something about not believing in God. And when I tell you Twan set up, put some bass in his voice, put
Do
his
some
hands on his
blessing oil
leg.
on his chest.
Yeah, I said,
Little mayonnaise.
So you know what? You know what, man? I gotta dap you up for that because I'm Team God over here, man.
That's what I'm
Hey, we
saying.
are Team God. But I knew putting them two in that element, what it was gonna do for the show. And they just like, well, you didn't say much the episode. I was like, I know, that's the point.
Yeah.
It wasn't for me, it's for Twan.
Now, what if I would have reacted differently and got on his ass or something? So,
we wasn't going to let
That's
you
the
go
thing.
that
Yeah,
far.
I mean, and that's whatever you have to do, sir.
Damn.
see, it's not. Sometimes it's not controlled chaos. I'm like, communication
it's
is
chaos.
key. Yeah,
No,
exactly.
it is
So,
control because if you knew, I put you in a spot where you had to adapt to the situation.
But y'all were on some grown folk shit though.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't never
because
no planks or
anybody that
nothing.
has different views from me, I'm never like on their ass. But if
It
it,
kind of depends, though.
but
Yeah.
if it can get to that point, I'll just rather walk away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't
I'm
even.
not above hitting a nigga with a bottle.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
I'm not above it.
we try to be grown people, but
no.
at the end of the day, like, you know, we all human. So we
But
just
I
like,
mean, I'm speaking podcast, like on
Right.
the podcast.
Yeah, I mean,
That's-
we never had no episodes where it was like controversy or
Shit.
nothing like that.
yeah, right.
Here we
Nigga, every single guest that came was like fucking with me. Like, I don't know why. Like every single person that came into the room, like, I guess they see that I don't belong or something like that, so they wanna fuck with me particularly. I don't know
You
why.
had a sign that said "fuck with me."
It started with that nigga from Chicago.
Magic Mike, Money Mike, whatever the fuck his name is. Yeah.
Murder Mike, some shit like
Whatever the
that.
hell his name was, but yeah, niggas talking about my shoes, like so, like look how I think people in Chicago don't even go
That
past
nigga was
like
on
25.
live doing that, and I'm like, well, Twan, get this nigga.
Man, that nigga had a whole AK in this
We had
motherfucker.
your
So-
back.
Are you in the sneaker culture?
Sometimes I used to be, but now since I'm on with my second family, I can't really buy as many shoes as I would like her. So I'm probably finna go to my third one.
So how old?
Honestly,
how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
shit, 42.
Okay, so you're the same age as me, dude. My whole existence as like being young was all sneakers and hip hop, man.
exactly,
Like,
it's a part of who you are.
and it fucking sucks because I came from my parents didn't have bread like that, so it was one sneaker all year.
Exactly.
So if I played basketball, dude, I had to take care of them sneakers until basketball season came. And then maybe I might get a new sneaker for Christmas, but
Yeah,
that
Christmas,
hardly
exactly.
ever fucking happened.
Exactly,
And that was when
yeah.
the new fucking Jordan dropped.
Exactly.
But okay, so you're the same age as me though. So back in the day, there was like the Barclays, the Kemps, the Pennies, like Jordans. You fucking couldn't get them all, even if you had
Yeah,
bread.
no.
He stole most of this.
So when I was a young
I said this, Dr. Pepper.
adult, man, shit, more than half my money went to fucking collecting all these sneakers, man.
Yeah, I had to go get me a job here, go hustle cans, like jumping in dumpsters and shit, like go get some shoes. So, listen here, stealing park benches.
So you doing that now, right? For your third family?
Yeah, that shit.
Wait, you stole a park bitch.
Yeah, the city bus bench.
Well, I didn't mean to bring up sneakers, but we did. But I really wanted to bring up hip hop. I heard through the grapevine that you were East Coast hip hop.
Yeah.
So
Loves
that
it.
was me too. I mean, I grew up early '90s East Coast hip hop like a motherfucker. I never understood West Coast hip hop. It was too slow for me.
Yeah, what?
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I enjoyed like the fast rap, or not Busta Rhymes fast, but you get what I mean?
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Upbeat
yeah.
shit. And it just seemed like the West Coast rap was kind
too
of like
laid back.
low rider, lazy type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I bring that up just to pick your brain on what was your favorite shit.
Man, hold on. Fuck you niggas.
We found somebody else here.
I'm from Cleveland. I'm born and raised in Cleveland, Ohio. So I mean Nas, Jay, Wu-Tang, shit like that.
Yeah.
is what I listened to growing up.
Yeah, I
It-
did too,
it
man.
molded me.
I did too.
And when I started rapping, I stuck with that style. I stuck in that range. So as I grew older, you got my favorite rapper, Worstified 9. Yeah, Worstified 9. No, he ain't dead. nigga.
I'm just asking. So I didn't know.
You know, Yellow Boy got locked up, Yellow Beezy, whatever,
Oh,
Yellow
yeah.
Belly, whatever the fucking name is.
Yellow Belly.
That nigga got locked up for capital murder.
We ain't on
I
there
saw
yet. Don't push the goalpost, sir.
Nigga going.
That nigga ain't
I
from the
hate
East Coast.
Yellow
Why you
Beezy
throw
anyway.
Yellow Beezy in there?
Cause you niggas fucking with me. So
I didn't
yeah,
even say nothing yet. But
that was my big thing, man. Was East Coast and Midwest, man. Bone popped off.
Boring.
I'm being raised right in that neighborhood as Bone Thugs
Yeah.
and Harmony. Like I remember Busy passing out at the table because his stepmom stayed 2 doors down from us. So stuff like
So
that.
I remember hearing that Cleveland was like hood as fuck back
Yeah.
in the day. Yeah.
It still is. Nigga, we walk in before COVID. We walking around to the grocery store in a decent neighborhood. They talking about no mask allowed. Why the fuck would somebody have a mask on? Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
People have been robbing folks, man. Like, oh yeah. One of my partners got dude I went to high school with got murdered and they set his car on fire.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
This episode is brought to you by RL Creations. Are you looking to turn your ideas into wearable art? Or maybe make a t-shirt into a one-of-a-kind, just like your personality? RL Creations is waiting to turn the blank canvas into your custom creations. Hit her up on Facebook at RL Creations or text her at 806-283-3056.
This episode is brought to you by Patriot Paint and Construction. They specialize in residential and commercial painting and drywall. If you're looking for any job to be done for exterior, interior painting, let them know that it's the JP Lopez Show sent you. They can be reached at 806-544-7199. Once again, that number is 806-544-7199. And be sure to tell them that it's the JP Lopez Show.
Damn.
Yeah, they like killed him in his car, set his car on fire.
Yeah, because
You gotta burn all the evidence.
So you fuck with Adrian Broner?
Yeah, AB, yeah.
So he was saying in an interview a while back, that he would love to fuck with his hometown, but he couldn't because it was bad.
Yeah.
And then I think Jake Paul said the same shit, and then Tom Segura said the same shit, and I was like, "Fuck, how bad is fucking Cleveland?"
It's bad.
So
bad
when
as a football team.
I took my wife up there for the first time some years back, and we had Texas plates and shit. So I'm giving her a heads up. Hey, yo, we gonna drive through the outskirts of the city, and it's gonna be real pretty, man. You're gonna see rose blossoms and shit on the trees. It's beautiful, right?
Yeah. A Wizard of Oz.
Then we gonna go through Cleveland. It's completely different. Shit looks industrial. Motherfuckers don't know, man. There was a whole ass ride in the 60s, the Huff rides. That was the second ride that they had over there in the 60s. Burned the Huff area down. Now
Same,
Huff
man.
is just a fucking hood, and one of the worst hoods, in the city.
Same, man.
Yeah, shit's wild up there. They haven't got right since the steel mills left. The steel mills left in like the 70s, 80s.
Yeah.
And after that, niggas wasn't having jobs and shit.
Damn.
We gonna rob you. We
Yeah.
gonna sell dope. Like, it's that type of shit that was going on. My mama moved us out the hood when I was like 14.
I noticed when I first met you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice little articulate self.
Well, shit. So because I was smart, they were.
Yeah.
I'm living in the hood. They were busing me to the west side of town. So I'm going to school with the white kids
Okay.
because I'm in the gifted and talented program.
Yeah.
How long's that bus ride?
Shit, it was like
30 minutes?
Man, it was like an hour, about 45 minutes an hour. Man, yeah.
Number 9 on the bus. City bus.
Nigga, yeah, and I was such a quiet kid at times. If I ain't know you, I ain't fuck with you. I'm sitting on the back of the bus. They done took me back to the goddamn depot one day because they didn't realize I was just sitting there riding.
Oh.
Gifted and talented, huh?
Yeah, nigga. That boy got a touch of autism or something, man. Like, what the fuck is wrong with him? I learned to speak up.
This is not. He's been on the bus all day.
Boy, blood.
None of those 14 stops were my stops.
I'm just looking at the sights.
I get out when I'm ready.
Homeless people getting off.
Nigga, my mama come pick me up from the depot. Why didn't you say nothing? I ain't had nothing to say.
So yeah, and then I of course going into high school, and then that's when that down south movement just fucking
Oh, yeah, took
burst.
over. Yeah.
Like Atlanta, fucking Houston, Master P, like.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and then of course
After
all
Pac
my
died.
attention went to down south rap.
See, so I moved out here when I was 14 at first. The first
Yeah.
time, when I met Squeaky.
Yes, sir.
Moved out here when I was 14, and my cousin put me on the Master P.
Yeah.
And, and after that, it was donezo. Like,
Yeah.
I would always listen. It wasn't my favorite, it wasn't my preferred, but I would always listen. I remember going back and I had heard Pastor Troy.
Yeah.
We Ready. My cousin had put me on the We Ready. And I worked in a CD store when I was 16.
Pause. Ain't we ready to diss the Master P?
Yes, it is.
Boom. Trivia.
Yes, it is.
Finish
on
your
the, on
shit.
the original version of it,
Look at you.
he is
watch
calling the No Limit hotline. He said, "It's Peter." He said, "What? It's Peter." No, P ain't here. Well, you telling Pastor Troy and them down South Georgia boys called and they said, "We ready," and then they go right into the song.
Yeah.
I had heard that like it was years before Master P even knew that he was dissing him.
Master P ain't had no time
Master
to
P
deal
got
with no.
slow.
Yeah, that's what I had heard.
Master P
that.
about
It was like
business,
2
man.
years later that he was like, "Oh, word!" Like he had found out that
was
2 years
dissing
ago he was
Yeah.
being dissed.
Yeah, he was bout it.
Man, I tell you though,
Slow, too.
I'm so big into folks like Pastor Troy and shit that I had the opportunity to have him perform on a song. I made a song and I was supposed to have Kid Fix on it, and he wanted to charge me $100.
Oh damn!
And I'm like, I'm not paying you no fucking $100. Nobody knows who you
shit.
are. Just like nobody know who I am, nigga. I'm not paying you no fucking $100. So that was the end of that. I sent the song to Pastor Troy. He liked the song. Hey man, how much would it cost to get you on the song? He said, normally I'll charge $2,000. I'll go ahead and charge you $500.
Yeah.
I was poor. I ain't no 5 cents to send him.
Out of Cleveland.
Worst decision that I can think of right now at this point, because I should have went and pawned some shit or something, man.
Yeah.
I sold
Yeah,
some
yeah.
plasma.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Man.
You could have made $500.
Some ass or something.
Yeah.
So,
I ain't
Only
only on that bad.
something.
yeah.
You
Get this going.
So yes.
Yeah.
You could have went and robbed
Put a little
some.
mayonnaise on.
Slipping.
So
Slipping.
K-Look, you fuck with hip hop?
Love hip hop.
So if I was put you on point right now on blast, like not blast, but right on the spot, do you have a Mount Rushmore of hip hop artists?
Yep, I do.
What is it?
Lil Wayne, Tupac.
There we go. That's it, huh?
Lil Wayne, Tupac.
Licky
I ain't saying that, nigga. Don't look at me. Lil Wayne, Tupac. Zero. I'm putting Zero on my top.
Because you hit him with the mule.
And
He
then
got hit with the mule. Got his ass beat up. So that's why he ain't going up there.
you know what? And then I'm gonna go M.
Eminem?
Yeah. I'm gonna go that. It's my Mount Rushmore.
You fuck with him heavy?
Eminem?
Yeah.
Yeah, to the point where it's like, man, you can't deny that man's greatness.
I mean, I get
That's true.
I get his greatness, man, but I just I don't I
That
never
rap god
fucked with
shit,
that, man.
I don't never
That
be
rap
fucking
god
with that. But Eminem,
went hard.
he definitely is an influential rapper. And,
Yeah.
I get it.
I put him
Influential.
up
I never really fucked with him.
I had to put him on the Mount Rushmore.
We stole CDs to get Eminem. So, listen here. You're a pretty good rapper. So, ain't gonna lie.
So when y'all came in here, I heard that you made all the money.
Yeah, shit.
And I keep hearing nothing but stealing.
So,
That nigga would have stole one of them beers.
Is that why you got a lot of money? You don't spend it?
nah, listen here. Like, you just got to budget a little bit. So, steal what you can. So,
That nigga.
I won't steal from like people I know, but like
Yeah.
them white people, they the ones that got insurance and all that stuff. We'll go to Best Buy.
Nigga, you know this
Turn
is
shit
like
up.
going out.
I don't care. I'm going to work after this and going to go get me some.
You know, Trump rolled back the segregation shit.
Yeah.
So when they put them whites only signs, it's gonna be your fault. It's gonna be because of you. Keep your black. Go eat a nigga pie.
Yeah.
Go eat these whites only pie.
Yeah. We're gonna steal
Wait, what
some-
businesses do you think gonna put the sign up though? I'm actually curious to see.
Ain't no business about to be that goddamn bold.
I believe so.
Where'd this sign thing
Cracker
come
Barrel
from?
might do it for sure.
Oh hell no.
Yeah. Now where's this sign thing coming from? 'Cause
The 60s.
yeah, we know about the 60s.
Donald
but-
Trump.
Oh.
Donald Trump rolled back the civil rights thing and pretty much saying is speaking to segregation.
Yeah.
Is saying that jobs can't segregate and it's a federal protection. So he rolled that back. Motherfuckers went in an uproar. The thing is, it's more signaling than it is actually doing anything because states have their own shit
Yeah, right,
saying that
yeah.
you can't segregate.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
if you is racist, put your sign up there because you ain't gonna get none of my money.
I'm gonna encourage the YNs to burn your shit down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So go ahead and put the signs up,
niggas
nigga.
is
We
loose.
here at the JP Lopez show don't condone any of these thoughts.
Yeah. We don't condone it.
So let me ask you, Andre, what you have a Mount Rushmore of rappers?
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Here we go. On East Coast.
Look, little Bow Wow, little Romeo.
Little Romeo's down south, man.
All the littles.
So,
little Zane.
So big. Big, of course. Of course, Big has got to go up there.
Overrated.
lazy.
We're not doing this today. We're not. We on somebody else shit.
Cockeyed.
Just
Smell
for
like
that,
bacon.
just for that, Pocket's gonna be an honorable mention. Fuck y'all.
Fuck your list then.
So Biggie,
Honorable, huh?
Big Pun is definitely on there.
Man, what?
Yeah, that's right. Big Pun. Say
Just
something.
let him.
He only had like 2-3
He
songs.
from Cleveland. They didn't have
2 or
good
3
reception.
songs.
Man. Yeah.
They didn't have good reception in Cleveland.
Obviously.
They didn't
M?
have 5G.
M is definitely got to go up there.
Yeah.
Man, and I'm gonna say this, and it's just because I operate off of my intellect.
He
And-
say
and
David
he's-
Banner.
No, hell no. And he pushing some shit right now, man. And he has Kendrick. I gotta put Kendrick up there just as a representative of the new era. Who I mean, if not Kendrick, then it would definitely be Drake because Drake
There
is
we
like
go.
the LeBron
There we go.
of the hip hop game, man. literally the most hated, but nobody has had the longevity that he has putting up the numbers that he's putting up.
But I mean, they don't call him a swagger jacket for no reason. You know what I mean? Like, he's stole so much shit to like be relevant. I get it, but man, I don't know.
Drake is great. I like Drake.
Yeah, Drake is great.
He's a great artist. He's been running shit since like what, 08?
I mean, I'm
Yes.
not saying he's horrible. Like, I still bump the shit out of him, but it's his old shit. Like, anything past, 7 years ago, I don't know any of his shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's just smart marketing on Drake's part.
It is.
Everywhere he goes, he just kind of like, he makes something for everybody.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
now
that's
I
true.
just need him to sit the fuck down for about 2 or 3 years.
No.
He needs to back out for about 2 or 3 years, just kind of reset.
Yeah, that My Love shit was kind of terrible.
And that's what I'm saying. Kendrick kind of shut his shit down on a public stage to the point to where he turned the public against him.
Nah, they still playing 2 of his songs on the radio.
Yeah, I say that.
Rain in Houston.
But
That Give Me a Hug is hard. I like
and
that
there's
song.
Eminem
I
on
do
it.
Like I said, I stole a couple of him in their CDs, but as far as like him putting on Mount Rushmore, I can't even see myself like putting him up there.
Surprised you
But
put Jay on yours.
now look, I'm gonna go with Tupac, of course. I'm gonna go with Jay-Z. That's because I didn't really like Jay-Z until like I got older, and then I'll take Lil Wayne, and then probably like Master P, like people that have just like influenced.
Yeah.
Like,
But y'all are basing y'all's rappers on solely influential,
yeah, on influence.
not what y'all really fucked with.
Mine is what I really fuck with.
Okay.
'Cause, you know,
Okay.
When I'm still into,
if
so I'm going off of. So
because if we talk about influence, then I can't put Pun up there. I have
Yeah, you
to.
can't.
You know what? I like that you put pun on yours.
Yeah,
because
man.
that makes your shit real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, and if we're going straight off of influence, I have to take Pun off and put Cool G Rap up there because Cool G Rap influenced so many styles that you can hear it in these folks, from everybody from like Master Ace back in the day, all the way up to Big Pun, to your Eminems. The way that these lyrical rappers weave in and out, that's Cool G Rap
that
style.
beard gotta be sleeping.
Who is Cool G Rap?
See, that's the problem. Cool G Rap had one of the dopest lines in the symphony. My man said, "You need to put a quarter in your ass because you played yourself," and that sounds crazy right now. But back
Yeah,
then,
what is going on?
back then in like 89, 90, it was like, oh shit, you know. So
I'm not impressed.
Quarter in your ass.
nigga, because you can put a quarter in your ass because you played yourself.
Yeah,
You know,
First of all, that's nasty.
They got a little weird. Oh, there we go. Said keep them coming.
But I mean, hey, if that's what you like to listen to,
what
niggas putting quarters
I'm gonna
in their
recycle these.
ass.
I'm trying to save money.
If that's what you get off to, my nigga, I ain't gonna judge you.
again?
Put
This
quarter
is
in your
back.
ass because you played
This
yourself.
is back then, man.
So
you-
weird.
All right.
But again, he influenced so many people.
So do you put duos in a Mount Rushmore?
You can.
Outkast, UGK.
But you gotta
Or
put
do
them
you
in groups.
separate
though.
them?
Yeah,
Yeah,
groups.
those are just groups.
I'll put them
So
in.
that's what I'm saying. They can't ever be on a Mount Rushmore.
I
No.
wouldn't.
Oh yeah, maybe of duos, I guess. So, but
No, I'm just saying solely like.
and now
Like Andre, 3,000.
Yeah,
Some people probably got him on the Mount Rushmore.
I would put him on mine. Andre solely by himself,
Andre, yeah. See, I like Big Boy. I didn't like
minus the flute shit.
Now that flute shit is good.
them little perms.
It's
and all
better
that
than I
stuff.
put a quarter in your ass.
Boy,
Yeah.
fuck you. Nigga,
played
you know
with
what
your
y'all need to
booty.
look out for in the new era though?
No.
New
Soulja
era.
Boy.
No, nigga. He's coming back to town. That's the oddest fucking thing.
No, it ain't.
Soldier Boy is.
Yes.
Big
Last time
Solid, Big
Soulja Boy
Draco.
came to town, I opened up for him. It's fucking nuts.
You
But
can do it again.
no, thank you. So, but
Did he almost
JID,
get into it?
yes,
You said you opened up
Over
for
some glasses.
For who?
Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
You did?
Uh-huh.
In town?
Yeah. Me and my partner opened up for Soulja Boy back when he came in. Oh, golly.
It's finna beat
I don't
him
know.
up.
I was a kid.
Yeah, you was literally
Still
a
a
kid.
It was sometime in 2000.
Oh, we was about to stomp his little ass out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That nigga about
Oh,
way
for
less than
real?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wanted to, so my partner Demadric used to wear, he real stylish. Used to wear these sunglasses and shit. And Soulja Boy sent some chick to come tell him, hey man, tell your partner I want his glasses. We had just got done getting off a stage.
Nigga sitting a bird, huh?
We drunk. We drinking hot ass vodka, so we agitated on top of it.
Yeah.
Motherfucker say, hell no, he can't have my motherfucking glasses. All he gonna do is put some motherfucking paint on him, and he's saying this shit loud. Soulja Boy can hear him, and he's a walk by. All right, then, and I'm like, We about to toss this little nigga off the train. It's about to go down.
Yeah. I'm finna beat up
That's
Soulja Boy.
crazy,
Yeah.
man.
Shit, I told you we almost got beat up by DMX's DJ.
Yeah.
And DMX
Yeah.
prayed with us.
Yeah.
So let me ask y'all.
Stay your ass out the way.
Let me ask you something, Caleb.
What's happening?
Is there something that you're currently gatekeeping at this time?
Define gatekeeper.
So like you don't want to put anyone on to some shit.
Oh no. I put everybody on.
That's me too.
I think I put too many people on, and I don't never get no credit for it. But I'm not gonna go too
But
far.
like
now.
not like restaurants, like
No, I
music.
Mean, I put people on to everything.
That's me too, man. That's me
everything.
too.
If I like it, I'm gonna try this shit. Texas Roadhouse Rose.
Yeah, I
all the
fucking
time.
if something's good, music, fucking restaurants, I'm the same fucking way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't
Yeah.
gatekeep shit.
Well,
What about you?
like people that's
I'm not
bald-headed.
asking you to tell us, but I'm just saying, do you do that?
A little bit. So, like some things like are just like too good to share.
Yeah.
So, and like my barber. So,
Oh, okay. You're like, hell no.
yeah, I ain't telling nobody about him. And plus, he only got one arm, so that's another thing.
Is he Tommy from Martin?
So, yeah, basically. So, go to his backyard, and get a haircut, watch him push your head with that fucking nub. It's like, come on, man. But
Now, Antoine, don't tell me you steal haircuts too.
yeah, look, I probably could get up and run off on him. So, then
Nigga, he
that
got
one
two
arm.
legs.
Yeah, but it's hard. Like whenever you don't got two hands, though. So, I can get my keys out faster than you.
So
can-
when he's got to like put the clippers down, he just puts it over his shoulder.
He kind of like does like this little thing. Like you ever seen them little kids whenever they jump roping and they swing the little clippers like this and then they flip it over and then let it twist it like that. And
Well, you
he'll
better be
push it.
glad that nigga cutting you balls, boy.
I know. I'm not
That
bullshitting
nigga
over.
push your shit way back.
No, but that nigga trying to hold me though. Last
The
time I
thoughts
went
of
back to work.
Antoine are Antoine's alone.
No, look. You know whenever you trust, you know how you gotta trust somebody with a bald head, and I got to work, and the girls was like, "Nigga, you got a shade on the back of your head." Like, nigga, how you didn't get the back of my head here? So clearly, so I'm kind of on like this little old campaign against it.
So
You're gatekeeping.
so Andre, you gatekeep shit.
Nah, hell nah. No.
Try not to. It's hard.
It's just I asked that question because you know people post shit on social media all the time, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, damn, like, where did you get that?
Oh,
and,
I know.
And they'll never fucking tell you in the comments.
Yeah, no.
Like, and you'll see like 30, 40 comments. Where's this from? Where's this from? On anything, food, like anything. And they'll never say. And I'm like, well, what the fuck
I had to
you
pay a girl
posted then?
$25 like to even find out the name of a song that she's playing on a.
Oh hell!
God, she just
exactly.
played your ass.
You couldn't Shazam it?
My phone was off.
Boy,
So,
that
you know,
is
that shit is
that
on.
is trick tendencies.
I had to pay.
I hope that jam was worth $25.
Yeah, it was Rah Rah. That's what's so bad. I was like, how do I not know Rah Rah's songs? So
I don't know what you're speaking of.
yeah, Rah Rah, the blues singer.
Oh,
MTM
okay.
Rah Rah.
MTM Rah Rah. Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, yeah, she's listening to the song. And like, it's, you know, had like a nice little melody there. Then I texted her. I was like, hey, girl, what song is this on your thing over? She was like, give me 5 minutes, I'll tell you. Like, and then she's like, I sure could use some breakfast and all this stuff. Like, nigga.
Oh,
like,
you got hustle.
Like me too.
And then
I
she-
could use breakfast too.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how you know he got money.
No, nigga, I ain't had no money. $25 for this song here. So,
You could have bought the album, nigga.
Like, well,
Right? Goddamn.
my friend is hungry as well. So,
Fuck that.
and so I ended up like sending her some breakfast there. And then
Damn.
2-3 hours went by. It's like, bitch, what is going on?
I wouldn't have admitted that on camera.
Finna be on my third family. So, might as well let it all out. So, not bad. We're gonna see. But $25 though. People gatekeeping.
So, Kayla, you actually won a competition in Dallas or here or both?
Well, I did win the funniest comic in Texas. Not the whole thing, but I got to like the semifinals.
Okay.
Semifinals.
And what year was that?
Whew, I think either 2017 or 18, one of them.
Who's your favorite comedian?
Of all time, I'm gonna say Martin Lawrence.
Really? Man, I love Martin.
Old school Martin.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Not this new nigga.
The one that can't breathe.
You think he's dead?
Who,
You
Martin?
believe that?
He's dead?
Yeah.
What do you
like,
mean?
He's like a skinwalker or
like a
something?
body double, like. You know
No,
what I mean?
no, I don't think he did. I just think them strokes really fucked him up now.
Yeah.
To the point where he can't really be himself no more. So he trying.
Yeah, that's true.
But-
I heard there's a conspiracy. You know when it was like what, early 2000s when he was running around like naked with a gun. And
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I had
On the
heard
freeway?
that he
Yeah.
had died there, and then
Nah.
like I said, this is all
actually like-
conspiracy.
I like
I like
that
a
Tommy
good
been
conspiracy,
funny.
but now not that one. That one too close to home.
Yeah.
You fuck with like all kinds of comedians.
Mostly the black ones.
That's where I was going. Yeah.
Mostly the black ones.
So my favorite comedian now is Joey Coco Diaz, but my all-time favorite is Patrice O'Neal.
Yeah, I love Patrice O'Neal. That's
man.
probably
Dope.
like my favorite.
That
was
motherfucker
dope.
was dope.
Oh, yeah.
man.
Yeah,
exactly.
He was dope.
Cut down way before his time.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he was gone way before. Yeah.
Is that
and
act-
he was so like, in my opinion, he was so far ahead of everyone else.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
he was ahead of his time.
That's why I'm afraid of, I got diabetes too, so like, I'm just like, ugh.
I got liabetes. I be
Liabetes?
lying all the time.
like a motherfucker.
Well, yeah, you
According to my wife, I lie all the time.
yeah, no, yeah, of course. Oh, you know.
That laugh.
Listen, that laugh. Yeah. I know it's so sinister.
It's like,
I'm talking about from over here.
it's just funny though. Like it's funny though, cause she's like, "Is that sour pepper? It's pepper." You lying? Like fuck, man. Like it's
I know. If you need a card over, it's another family. It's in here.
I ain't trying to start over, man. My son is 20, about to be 21. Fuck that. I can't do it. I can't
Yeah.
start over.
I mean, sometimes you gotta trade them in. So.
Trade them in is
Trade them kids
crazy.
in like cars, boy.
That is
like
wild.
games, like
You going right back
GameStop
to them?
games.
Yeah, you ain't gonna really get the face value of all the time. But
Do both of y'all fuck with comedy or?
yo,
it's
I love
just
comedy.
there.
I watch comedy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I ain't getting my special ass on stage.
I really
No.
feel like I'm low key like the funniest person in the family.
He is.
I'm just the funniest person that's everybody don't know.
I would say this on camera. Twin is funny as hell.
Yeah.
Twin is funnier than me.
No,
Bro,
sir.
I would definitely put that out.
Bro, we're
He or
40
her
minutes
teasing.
in, and I'm sure everyone listening to this already knows.
Yeah, no, he's
funny.
This nigga is hilarious, bro.
Yeah, no, he's teasing.
Listen, this is the most that this motherfucker has talked all season.
He
Well,
talks on other people's
it's
shows.
because I'm not testing him.
Yeah,
he said
exactly.
he got tested on his show.
Man, he talks on other people's podcasts.
Listen, niggas be always trying to fight me.
That's what I'm saying.
I had to just go into battle mode. Like, nigga, we can't even be funny here because I'm finna
He
beat
feels
this
safe
nigga up.
here.
So,
Motherfucker text me, hey man, I'll skip the show. Hey man, you might need to be at this show. Why? Because I'm going to hit this nigga with a brick. What?
exactly. Put my yellow belt on. Finna get on somebody's ass.
Who you gonna hit with a brick?
We'll talk about it off the show.
Me?
No.
No, you
Probably be.
you already know we not even gonna hit you.
So real to
Your
get
red glass.
if you're not familiar with my show, man, I really come on here and I really talk about like real shit that goes on in men's life. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I really like to just put a spotlight on our struggles, our battles, or whatever.
Exactly.
So us as men, and y'all being new to
Minority
the show,
men.
yeah, like being new to the show.
Yeah.
I want to ask you guys. I'll start with you, bro. Is there just a memory, good or bad, that's tattooed on your brain that you'll never forget?
Oh my God. I'm gonna say one memory that I have is like, and this is probably gonna like just kill everybody's like vibe. It's like probably like my grandmother.
But it's real shit.
Yeah. My grandmother, like she had like got like this thing called Steven Johnson syndrome. And this is like whenever you like they burn you from like the inside out.
Mm-hmm.
And like the people at the hospital gave her like the wrong medicine. And then, the last time I saw her, it was just like her lips.
It wasn't her.
It wasn't her. And her lips and all that stuff like that, they were like falling off like into like the water cup. And like I can never, like no matter what I do or whatever, like I'll just have like this memory of her like that. And so,
It's crazy. My grandma passed away of Alzheimer's.
yeah.
So they wither away into someone that's not
Yeah,
at
not even
all in your
recognizable.
memory
Yeah.
at all, right? And she is probably a couple months from dying, and it's her last hospital stay.
Yeah.
And she's sitting up in a chair, I walk in and she's facing the door, like the chair's facing the door, and I walk into her hospital room, and dude, she smiled. My grandma smiled. Everyone's grandma smiled.
Yeah.
Couldn't make the sun rise. You know what I mean? In their own eyes, but she smiled, and it was her.
Yeah.
It was her. Like
Just for a moment.
For 2-3 years, I hadn't seen her.
Yeah.
And when I walked in and she smiled, holy fuck! Like that was just heartbreaking because you know it's just a glimpse. You knew it was just
who they are. Yeah, I know.
And so I get that. I definitely get that because I'll never forget that.
Exactly. And like sometimes like that's like the only memory that you or the last memory that you have.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't know. To me, like it cuts like a knife. Like just like see the person that raised you, and then to see them be just like a shell of them former selves over there.
I think
So it hurts.
country, and I don't mean it like how like the urban term country, but I think like really country white folks, Mexicans and black folks.
Yeah.
We all treat our grandmothers we all put them on a pedestal.
Oh, exactly.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Shit,
Yeah,
not them white people. I'm gonna be honest.
No, I say country like.
Oh, okay.
Like,
'Cause listen here.
yeah.
Like I work at the
because
nursing home, man.
You hear, I get that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But like I know some real life farmer country like type people that I grew up with that their grandmother's on a pedestal just like blacks and Mexicans.
That's the leader of the family.
Yeah.
Spiritual leader too.
Yeah.
So and that's how you attack.
no
the
one
family.
prays harder than my grandma did, and
Oh,
I'm
exactly.
sure the same way with y'all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
I solely believe that I'm only here on this earth because of my grandma's prayers. Because I did some dumb shit growing up.
yeah, you
Real dumb shit.
stealing now.
Yeah. I'm not on my third family just yet.
So I'm about to be check back in 6 months.
We gonna have to talk, man.
Just look at her.
So, Caleb, what's your memory that's tattooed on your brain?
Man, I'm gonna go with something good. The first time I did stand up in front of my parents, I believe that was such a great moment.
Did you kill?
I murdered.
Hell yeah.
I'm talking about like standing ovation. And
Hell
like
yeah.
it was so much pressure because you don't want to bomb in front of your parents.
Yeah.
You know, it was the first time they ever seen me do stand up, so I was
It was
like,
just two of them.
two parents?
Oh, I'm just asking how many people was in the room.
Maybe over 200.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You ever did 200? Shut the fuck up.
I ain't never. I ain't never.
I'm sorry. This is my moment.
I'm sorry.
So yeah, that
shut
was
up.
one of my proud moments
sorry.
right there. That's a good memory because it always like let me know like I made them proud in some kind of way.
So-
even though my jokes was disgusting.
So it was over. It's over. And y'all are away from the venue. What was that conversation like with
You
your
nasty.
folks? Oh, really?
Yeah. My mama didn't like my jokes.
They still laid in your ass. They
Oh yeah,
they were
well,
still
my
mom and dad?
Yeah, dad, he loved it. My mama, she don't like comedy at all like that. So to hear her son talking about eating, pussy and stuff,
Yeah.
that she ain't want to hear all that.
Yeah. But you're a comedian. you
What?
know?
But she
Yeah, I
don't.
get it. I get it.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? That's still a baby.
But did she top it off with, but I enjoyed it.
No. It was just good that I just murdered in front of them. Like
Yeah.
they got to see like I was a star at that moment. So,
That's
and then,
cool,
like
man.
everybody was turning looking at them like, look at your son go. And I was like, yeah.
We had to look for something to be proud of.
Well,
we didn't know.
I wanna take this opportunity to say that I would love to have you back on, man, to do a 5-minute set to open up a show.
Yeah.
All right, I got you.
Yeah, most definitely would love that, man.
Well, don't look at me like that, Toy.
Look, I ain't saying that. I like your story.
Well, your story was our story,
Yeah.
sir.
All right. Now it's his story.
Yeah. Like, that was my grandma, too.
Y'all are family like a motherfucker, man.
Yeah. Sick of it. Andre.
So, Andre, what's your story, man?
Yeah.
What's your memory, not story?
I couldn't find just one. Life is a bunch of snapshots.
Yeah.
Right?
it is.
Tell him about the day you met me.
Nigga. Worst day of my fucking life.
So we started with the bad.
No. So it was a couple. I have 2 natural boys. So watching them being born was life altering for me. Like I remember watching my
Slide out the vagina.
yeah. I was telling my wife because I told her the premise and whatnot. And she was like, so what are your memories? And I was like, watching the boys being born. And she said, you weren't supposed to be watching. Motherfucker, you were focused on the wrong thing if you worry about me watching. There's a whole body coming at you.
Exactly.
But I tell my oldest that I remember talking to him because my dad wasn't around when I was growing up. Me and my dad are super close now, but he wasn't around when I was growing up. And I'm looking at my oldest son and I'm making him all these promises that I'm doing my damnedest to this day to keep. And we're laying there on the bed. They tell you don't sleep with the baby on the bed and whatnot.
Shit.
I'm laying on that little couch, that little uncomfortable ass couch, and I'm watching Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and I can remember it like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
And I'm just holding this little nigga while I'm watching this shit, and I'm like, my life is completely different, you know. So those two memories, and then watching my mom confront the gang members outside when I was like 10 years old.
Oh, she didn't play that shit.
No, man, we came home from church, bro, and
These spirits moving.
nigga, these cats was on the corner. No, my mom's is ex-military. These cats on the corner, they bitch this, hold that, yada yada yada. They selling dope on the corner, man. Like it's crazy. And she had enough of it. I guess it was a damn good sermon that Reverend Reed preached that day because she pulled that little green Ford Explorer up, parked right there, sit y'all asses there, got out and went and read them cats the riot act, and then we went in the house. 2 days later, somebody throws a brick through our living room window.
Fuck.
Yeah, and we still didn't move. We stayed there for an additional like 4 years. And I mean,
They did
she
some
was
Coach
just
Carter shit to y'all.
well, she was just the lady you didn't fuck with at that point. You leave her and her kids alone.
Yeah.
You know, so that was having that memory etched in me. It instills the
That probably protected y'all though. Really and truly.
It did. And, you know, we was cool, man. We ain't really bother nobody for the most part. We
But
was
still,
steady.
it still put a protection on y'all. I bet.
I sure the fuck hope so,
Plus,
man.
the nigga was on the bus the whole day.
So I ain't have to worry about it no more.
You got to come get your son off the bus again.
Worry about it no more. That's why she was
He's
mad.
mentioned to stop.
I gotta go down here again.
She had to write the
Exactly.
she had to write the stop on your hand. Stop at.
You passed 93rd a long time ago, son.
A whole map.
But that instilled the warrior in me, man, to stand up for what I identify as right.
Yeah.
I always stand up for what's right, regardless of who stands against you.
Yeah.
You know, that pushes.
He's crazy with it too. So.
Yeah, man, listen, I don't give a fuck. I go against the dog. When Nipsey Hussle died, I had the whole goddamn East Side mad than a motherfucker at me,
Oh,
boy.
I know.
These motherfuckers had all
Mad at
conspiracy
you?
at me.
Why?
So I had niggas calling me coons and shit. I ended up going to one of his shows because a nigga called me Uncle Tom.
Why, though?
Let me see about you.
But why?
Because it like literally he had just got shot. Like the nigga was, they just announced he ain't make it. Motherfuckers come in with conspiracy theories, and I'm like, damn, like his body ain't cold. Why is it that black people gotta go right to the fucking mysticism?
No,
Like,
yeah.
we can't apply any type of fucking logic. We go right to the magical.
Yeah.
And boy, I said that, and when I tell you,
Fucked
niggas
up.
came out the woodwork, boy. And they strong on me, but I stood my ground. Like, I ain't scared of you niggas. But a couple of them got to talking that shit. Boy, I went full Bernie Mac. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
That nigga came in a comedy show in a trench coat.
It wasn't
I
a
know.
fucking trench coat,
That nigga,
nigga.
he just waved
But
at me and just like
pull
went
up
on.
because it was a comedian, and me and him cool. But he made some comments. So I'm like, bet we'll see each other in person.
I was like, you coming to
And-
support me? No, I'm coming to fight.
Basically.
So we pulled up and dude like did he did his little comedy thing about our interaction, and it was almost like an apology essentially. And we talked when he got off the stage. But I went there for the problem because you're not gonna talk crazy to me.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
And online, motherfuckers feel comfortable. There's a sense of anonymity. No,
Yeah.
bitch, this is Lubbock. It's 250,000 people in this
Yeah.
bitch.
Exactly.
We gon' bump shoulders. We gon' see each other, nigga. My son dates your cousin. Like, what the fuck are you doing? So
circle small.
exactly.
So
Yeah.
you went to confront him? Is what I'm getting?
Not Timothy. I went to confront this comedian.
Oh,
But it was just at our show.
It was
that
at
we
his
was
show.
on.
Okay,
And
okay.
the show happened to be at my cousin's bar.
Yeah.
So it was.
So when they say pull up, you pulled up. You know what I mean?
He did.
He didn't even say pull up.
No, but that's what I
he
mean.
pulled up. He just pulled
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. I told old boy, we gonna run into each other. We gonna see. We'll talk in person. And that's my thing with people. I'm not gonna argue with you, but for so long, because once you start saying, we can hold debates online all day long.
Yeah.
Once you take a particular tone, I'll shut down the conversation because we're not having it in good faith. Now, if you keep going, I'm gonna tell you, we can talk about it in person. When I say that, most people jump right to the, oh, you ain't gonna do nothing to me, and I'm like, the fact that your mind went there, that tell me you scared.
Yeah.
That tell me that you're nervous. I like when you're nervous. That means you're gonna pee a little bit. So, like, I'm on whatever time you on. But I'm saying that because most people cannot stand by their argument that they have online. They can't do it in person.
Yeah.
So let me smell your breath. Let's have this conversation in person.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't even know what they're mad about, though. You know what I mean? Like, they're just mad because the media told them to be mad.
Correct.
Exactly.
And
So-
I can't fuck with that, man. That's why I say I turn my cheek and I'll just let you have it, you know?
I be in peace.
I try to.
Yeah.
So
I don't be giving a damn about nothing.
shit. I don't know.
I'm gonna talk my talk. That's like this
All the
jazz,
karate lessons I didn't take.
that's like this Jasmine Crockett shit. I don't know if y'all heard. Jasmine Crockett said called fucking Governor Abbott Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
Oh.
Call them Hot Wheels. And motherfuckers have been flipping out about this shit lately. You know, they're all upset about it and whatnot.
She's just said what everyone else has been saying behind closed doors.
Yeah, he been saying on our show for years.
Yeah.
But my issue isn't even that she said that. My issue is that she backtracked.
Yeah.
That's where I take issue with. Stand your fucking ground. If that's
Yeah,
how
yeah.
you feel, stand on that shit. You ain't no better than the other motherfuckers, man.
My boy Eric, he co-hosts a show with me from time, like a lot of these episodes, and his mom speaks Spanish, right?
Yeah.
And she calls him piernas secas, and she's been calling them ever since he's been.
Piernas secas.
Piernas secas, and what that means is dry legs. You know what I mean? Like it. So.
I'm
Like
gonna
she's
work
been
and call
clowning
everybody
him ever since, you know. So I get she's been saying she said that, but it's only what everyone else has been saying.
Exactly.
Exactly. I done heard motherfuckers talking about, well, by her making fun of the handicap.
Man.
And what if somebody calls her the N-word? And I'm like, bitch, it's a difference. The fact that you just had to say the N-word.
Exactly.
You didn't say what if they call her a nigga. You said what if they call her the N-word. Do you know how many people I've heard use the word retard since Trump has been in office?
Yeah.
And it's like,
I ramped it up a little bit.
Kanye.
we gonna talk about that off the record. That dude lost his fucking mind.
Why we gotta talk about it out the
We
record?
know
Because
Bianca
I
was
don't
gonna
know
get out
if
the
this is
hell
all
out of
his
there.
agenda.
So check this out. Well, let me ask y'all this: the people not of color that are in the hip hop community, that are in the like comedy, when they say the N word, does it fuck with y'all, or y'all just let it slide?
I haven't heard it per se,
Not in front of you. I'm just talking like in general.
but I hear it. They're already not funny to begin with.
Yeah.
So now when they say the nigga stuff, it's just like, okay, now you're reaching.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It kind of offends
I'm
you a
not
little bit.
offended, but it's like, what are you doing? Now you're just trying to gain more shock value.
It depends on how they say it.
Because
Exactly.
they're not even funny.
Bill Burr has one that's hilarious, and I normally get offended by stuff like that.
Yeah.
But he has one that where
But he's married to a black girl though, so
that don't give you no fucking exemption.
Yeah, I mean
Like Gary Owen can say
Gary
nigga,
Owens,
and I'll be cool with
but
that.
he
but Gary
don't.
Owens is-
He
that's
don't.
But
why
he
he
don't.
Yeah. But if he did,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, to your argument, he's married to a black lady, but he don't say it.
Yeah.
but his audience is black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. But Gary Owens, he gets a nigga pass.
That's true.
I ain't giving out no fucking nigga pass.
I give him all the time at work.
I don't go this shit at work.
Dude,
To the
we
retards.
went to
Watch how you talk to me. Shit.
we saw him in the Miami Improv last summer.
Yeah.
That motherfucker murdered, dude.
Gary?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
he
he's
is
definitely
fucking
funny.
hilarious.
Yeah.
He's always been funny.
Cincinnati's finest.
And you know what? Like, he was in his element. Like that whole room was nothing but black folk. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I mean, I think the only white folks was us.
Yeah. Yeah.
For real. Like, legit.
Damn.
And he murdered, man.
That's what I mean. Gary, he got that. I seen him back on Comic View when he was coming up.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
boy has always been funny.
Yeah. To me, yeah.
What's your thoughts on Andrew Schultz?
I don't like him.
You don't like Schultz?
I like him as maybe a podcaster, but just a little bit, because as a podcaster, he'll have let's just say Donald Trump.
Yeah.
he won't let them talk. He just takes every moment to cut them off and be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, stop. But then his comedy on his specials, I don't fuck with it. But that's just me. That's just me.
Damn. Okay.
That's just me. I don't like his comedy.
I used to like Shorts. His comedy has always been shaky. I used to like him podcasting, and
Antoine, we're a drinking podcast, so you know.
Oh, sorry about that.
So
Got that on
I mean,
your
I get y'all
uniform.
are not drinking, but just to let you know, this is
yeah,
everyday
yeah.
episode. Like we fucking get fucked up on this show. So just to let you know.
You ain't got no phone.
Yeah, I'm holding y'all responsible. Can't call nobody. Boy, I gotta go to work after this.
But
so.
you enjoy his comedy?
no.
Okay,
it's,
cool.
It's
Cool.
decent
Yeah.
at best.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I prefer him when, honestly, I prefer his podcasting when he's with Charlemagne because there's pushback.
Yeah.
When he's on Flagrant with his cronies, then it's a whole bunch of lackeys just ha ha ha.
That's what
Yeah.
I don't like either. Like it's like fake laugh.
Yeah.
And then he'll cut you off on a real thought that I'm really interested in his guest on, like speaking, like, oh, what does he really
yeah,
think?
yeah.
And then he cuts it off to be funny, and then it goes nowhere.
I mean, I never like when he has guests. I got to the point where I don't even watch when he has guests on. Like I skip the episode. And all that shit started happening after he's mimicking me. You know he's great value, Andre. That's my stunt double. All that started happening
Camera
after.
door like Hitler symbols and stuff. What is
That
that?
nigga was just doing that.
Oh, okay, my bad.
All that happened after
Give
he
me your
got
beer.
tied in with Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
You know, and he started trying to fit into that whole schematic and.
I guess I'm late to the game because that's all I know. I don't know previously to.
Oh man, it was actually
hadn't seen
enjoyable.
it.
Because I know like he was real big with the Brilliant Idiot podcast.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I really never fucked with it because I don't fuck with Charlemagne.
You don't fuck with
I
Charlemagne?
can't stand that dude.
I like
Charlemagne.
I can't stand that dude, man.
I used to
me
like
either.
Charlemagne a lot.
Because I hate how he thinks that he speaks for the black people.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah.
So
And I hate how he thinks that. Like, I speak for them. Like, dude, like, you're not every black folk.
exactly.
He speak for the
So-
majority.
He don't speak. He
no,
speak
not
for
even
his
the
goddamn
majority.
self. Black people are not a monolith, nigga. The 3 black folks in this room don't even think the same.
That's true.
I know.
I'm on some other shit.
Did y'all niggas just do something?
Antoine, do you fuck with podcasts?
Oh yeah, of course.
What's your favorite one?
Better say ours, nigga.
No, listen. Yeah, don't
Other
come here with
than
that
y'all's.
bullshit podcast.
Other than y'all's.
No, look. I really like listen to like things that help me grow and learn. So,
Okay.
like I always like listen to like things like I can't even think of her name here. Like Joyce Myers or
Trading places.
what? Yeah, that's it. That's all I listen to. It's like educational podcast.
Yeah.
Here. I can't even think of like a one that I even listen to. I done downloaded like about 52,000 of them motherfuckers.
And your
then
degree was in psychology?
It was not. It was
Oh.
in nursing.
Oh, nursing?
So, yeah. So
Oh, your
nursing
degree was in
specifically.
psychology.
Yeah. That's the thinker down there. We just like robots down there. So you know they got like robots that's supposed to be taking over for.
Dude,
for nursing.
I bet. Were you a nurse in COVID, during COVID?
Oh my God, yeah.
I bet, like, if you wanted to, I was looking, and even my buddy had a girlfriend at the time that was a traveling nurse.
Yeah.
Dude, that money was stupid money
Oh,
for
I know.
traveling nurses.
Oh, real stupid there, but then you know you have to work like 22, 23 hours a day.
But stupid money, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you go travel to work your ass off for a month or two. And,
Shit, but then you know you gotta think about like what you gotta do to get that money though. Like I done walked up on people like where like look, they just staring at you or whatever. Then you go thump their eyeball. It's like this nigga dead. It's like what is going on?
I bet you saw a bunch of shit in COVID,
Oh,
huh?
look, we had to put like bodies outside.
Damn.
Like when I tell you like it was fucked up.
Because when people say the deaths on COVID was like a conspiracy,
Oh,
you
shit.
saw it. Like,
first hand over, so like I hate whenever people be like, "Your COVID was just a fake over here." Like, no, nigga, listen here, no, it wasn't.
wow.
And then you know, when after my mom got it, like that's whenever like it kind of like really hit home. And then like kind of how she kind of hold me, like whenever she had COVID, I walked up on her like, "Mom, I love you. Like, you know, give me a hug. We're gonna die together." But then when I got COVID, like she just kind of
With your orange juice on the
Look, threw some shit out on the porch and then drove the fuck off. Yeah. It's like, hey, all right, we supposed to be fucking down together. Drove the fuck off. So, I love you, Mom.
Here's your lemons, here's your tea. You get the fuck out of
Exactly.
here.
Look, niggas, I didn't even, you just heard the tires squealing. Hear shit hitting your door. It's like worse than
She
Amazon.
DoorDashed you like a motherfucker.
Nah, door trash though. It's like fucking juice spilled out here, shit like that. So what am I supposed to do about this? Wasted juice.
Yeah.
With my legs.
You know, I gotta be honest with y'all, man. This was shout out to Mr. Is.
Oh, for sure,
I love
for
that
sure.
dude.
I do, too.
This dude orchestrated this podcast, and I gotta be quite fucking honest with y'all. I knew nothing about y'all, so I did my homework. I watched several episodes of y'all's podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Forgive me for my ignorance, but I text Is, and I was like, bro, this dude's supposed to come on my podcast, but he's not on any of the fucking episodes you've told me about.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's his podcast. What are you talking about? And I go, well, what the fuck is his name? And he's like, that's him, Kalo. And I go, God damn, I'm here looking at every podcast, and I'm like waiting for the dude to say Timothy. So I'm getting in his ass, and he's like, dude, that's him. I was like, oh.
Yeah. He never says his name here. So.
Ever. It gets mad when I call him Timothy.
I said it tonight.
Because we off the fucking podcast.
Oh, farewell tour. Don't come here with that bullshit podcast.
But anyways,
Right,
I'm
right.
telling you all this because I want to be honest with you. I didn't know what this episode was going to be like.
Yeah.
But I'm enjoying the fuck out of it, man. Thank y'all guys for coming. I really do appreciate
No, we appreciate you here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to be good.
This is
I was supposed to
fun.
be getting up on the is like tutelage, so I don't know. He said he gonna make me funny.
Well, I don't know, man, because you steal shit. He ain't got nothing to steal.
A lot of shit. So robbed the shirt off of him. So had me a little quilt. So we gonna see though. So
Before you go, man, let's just give a shout out to Mr. Is one time, y'all.
Yeah,
man.
Like,
Yes, yes.
I've been telling him this all week, and while he's right here way on the podcast, he's making Lubbock a better place.
I think so.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
really do.
He does.
If that man will just gain just a grain more of confidence, fuck. He'll be unstoppable.
He has
Yeah.
it. But
Yeah.
the fact
Yeah, he
that
has
he's
it.
helping push the other people to greatness, I love that. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, you can't be a hater out here. So
I mean, we
shout out
talk
to that
about
boy.
we just talked about not gatekeeping shit. That dude will put anybody on. He's suggested so many folks, and yeah, we fucking
Exactly.
I,
For real,
I
so.
owe a lot of this new show. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but I left, and the reason why I asked y'all is if a studio came upon, because I left a whole banner. I left the whole studio called the John Eric Media.
Yeah.
But only because I got my own shit.
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah.
know, I got my boy San Juan who invested in me, and this is his shit. You know,
I
really
know
and
it's San
truly.
Juan.
And I'm under him now, and this is my show. He's like, bro, this is your shit.
Exactly.
I got nothing to do with this. This
Yeah,
is your
yeah.
shit, and I'm forever indebted into him. But with that being said, that's why I was asking, because they're always ready and willing to take on new folks.
Yeah, yeah.
If you're fucking, if
You gotta wait talking my taxes. 'Cause
that's what I'm saying. Like if you're up to it and you're legit with your business, they'll take you on. But I left them. That's why I said that. And so I come over here and I start my own shit, and I owe Mr. Is a lot of my gratitude, because, dude, he's helped push me into a whole new direction that I never even thought about.
Right,
know.
right, for sure.
Yeah.
some people call him Suge Knight outside of him. Like, say beating up people in parking lots. So
Now,
what's going on?
I mean, ever since I met him, he's always been a solid dude. you
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
Every time we dropped an episode, he always commented on it. He'd be like, I'm listening to it on the road. I'm like, man, you can't get a better supporter, man.
Stand up guy.
Yeah, really
Swear to
stand
God.
up.
I,
For
so
real.
I say that's my
This is
boy.
my first time meeting him in person. We've talked on Facebook like several times.
Yeah.
This is my first time meeting him in person.
Yeah.
And he call our show, don't come in here in that establishment with that nonsense. That's like,
Crazy.
this was
You know what
stupid.
blew my fucking mind, and maybe you too, maybe not. I just recently, a couple weeks ago, found out that he don't write any of his material.
Yeah.
That he just goes up on stage and then he freestyles the whole shit, and
Yeah.
he never recycles shit. And I'm like, What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
That's fucking crazy to me.
Yeah, he
know.
got
Yeah.
enough shit to do a special.
exactly.
It was
so,
supposed to be doing.
So-
and he gonna be there too.
So just to let everyone know, I don't know if he wants his business out there, but we are only into part 1 of his life story.
Yeah.
And I'm helping him.
How'd the
just-
first part go?
Just document his life story, right?
Yeah.
It's fucking. It's so heartwarming. It's just so like raw. It's.
He's getting naked
and-
a lot.
You say ask about that man getting nigga?
I'm just asking, man. I didn't
And
know.
we are not even into his
An
like,
assessment.
like kindergarten years.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
What is going on?
That
So-
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the dude is awesome. The
Yeah,
dude's fucking
I
awesome.
want to hear that
Yeah,
story.
yeah. I do. I'm want to hear it.
Yeah,
'cause I swear
it's
to God.
fucking
So,
awesome, man. It really is.
Heartwarming, huh?
It's raw. It's raw as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to hear
It'll
it,
make
so.
you if you know him, it'll make you understand him more.
Yeah, we trying to get to know him here,
Yeah.
so but like, rather than like his Facebook stuff. So
Yeah. So I'll stop sucking his dick for a little bit. Fuck Mr. Is now.
yeah. No, yeah, you're doing a good job. Man. So,
But man, my appreciation is to all of y'all. Thank y'all for coming.
Nah,
Hey, we
thank you
appreciate
for
you.
having.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have it no other way. Thank you for having us.
Oh, for sure, man. For
on our
sure.
farewell tour.
For sure.
I
So
keep calling the farewell.
so you
tour.
you really
this is it.
This is what we tell people that we're not doing the podcast anymore, guys.
Motherfucker, but you say tour as if we got some other shit lined up. Is there more?
I will talk to you after we get off the show.
So, Kalo, like legit and honestly, and I'm not just saying that because you're here. I did my homework.
What's up, player?
I don't see you not having another podcast. I mean, because your personality is relatable. Is like it's. Do you see yourself making another podcast? I mean,
no.
because y'all are from Lubbock.
So
Y'all are a Lubbock podcast.
right,
And I seen like thousands of views on y'all's shit. You know what I mean? Like, come on, that's an accomplishment in itself.
the thing was
The gatekeepers.
it's not that I wouldn't do another podcast. This is my team right here. I wouldn't do a podcast without these guys.
Yeah.
And until we get everything the way we need to, you know, he got third families, and Andre actually was going to start a
Second and a half.
podcast with his son.
Now we put that on hold, I guess.
But I want to see y'all shine. Like I want y'all to go get it. Like we can always come back and recreate this magic, but right now we need to just.
Cause we don't want to be like Bobby Brown them though. Like come back to love it too late.
Why?
Can't dance around
Why?
on drugs.
Look, we
Dropping the
got
coke on
we got
stage.
the platform. we know what we did. But as far as walking away from it, it's just like now we got some other stuff to do. So
Yeah.
we got some other shit to accomplish.
Well, and then we getting to walk, and this is something that we talked about. We getting to walk away on our own terms.
Yeah.
That's one of the big things.
You don't quit hitting me in my
We-
damn knee.
When Jordan walked away the first time.
Yeah, you know, everybody knows what we did. They know what we accomplished. Niggas weren't really doing podcasts, not from that urban aspect, the way that we were. Period.
Yeah.
You know, so we kind of ushered in an era essentially, and then we were able to gracefully bow the fuck out whenever we were ready.
Y'all don't miss it though?
I do.
I miss the company.
Yeah.
I do.
Being around
I
them,
miss
so.
it all the time.
Yeah.
And sometimes like this is the only time that I can like kind of vent. Like where
That's exactly what I was about to say. Like I always said this. Now, you know, a lot of people say it now, but this is very therapeutic to me.
Yeah.
It
Oh
is.
yeah, for sure.
Being
for
able
sure.
to just like say things like, and then like you don't have to worry about no consequences or like people looking at you like, nigga, what is?
But
Yeah.
Just
yeah,
as-
because you're just crazy. Like, yeah, he's just crazy. You know,
Yeah,
not
exactly.
like
So-
mentally crazy.
Yeah,
He's just
mentally,
funny
exactly.
crazy.
So,
Like,
or
he's
dude, like
crazy.
you need to go to Sunrise Canyon or something like that.
Well, let me clear it
The
up.
jury is still
Let
out.
me clear it up. We're
Exactly,
not
so.
done, but we're just on our own time.
Hell yeah. That's what I like to
Put it
hear,
like
bro.
that.
I would really love to have y'all come back somewhere and,
Well, I'm
and
coming
start your
back.
shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, he coming
One
back
can't
to
come.
this. Yeah, I gotta get my 5 minutes together. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So before we close out the show, I really, like I said, this is dedicated for men. You know,
Yeah.
I really don't want to say that in a way to like, because I have a lot of female listeners, but I would really hope that this helps them understand their
Don't get traded
boyfriends
in.
or their husbands.
That's what we should say. So, it's bad. You hoes better behave yourselves. God, so.
But
That's it.
Andre, I ask you, man, how do you recharge your batteries, or how do you protect your mental health, man?
Man, you know, at 41 years old, I don't know.
Yeah.
I can generally say I DoorDash for shoe money. Because again, I got 4 kids.
I know. He
And
can't say that with me.
I like Jordans. So
I know.
I DoorDash.
Got the retro 3s on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm wearing these dusty ass LeBrons.
Typically, I'm in there by
some
myself. It's a whole ass concert.
What is you?
It's just me. For my job, I have to deal with people. I really don't like dealing with people too much, but I have to deal with people, like 782 staff roughly that I encounter, and it's taxing. I take their complaints and everything. I try to parse them out, do my thing. So even then, I'll hit my boss up like, "Yo, I'm working in office this week. I'm staying in my office because I have to recharge."
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's every couple of months, and she's cool with it. But typically, like I said, the door dashing, anytime I can get in the studio and just kind of unleash, that makes me feel so much better.
So, sidebar. Being alone is a art
Yeah.
Yes.
that I think that once you master it, you fucked yourself up.
Yeah.
Because I was never the person that wanted to be alone. I always wanted to have people around. I didn't want to go to a bar, club when I was clubbing.
Yeah.
If it wasn't packed, I don't want to fucking go. You know what I mean? Then I got a career that it's just you. It's a one-man show for your shift, and that's how it always is. And I started that. It sucked. I didn't want to be alone. I thought in my mind, I was like, man, my funniness went down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But then I
Creativity.
mastered the fucking art of being alone, and I fucked myself because, dude, I would. And not a shot to my wife. I would love to be around my wife at all times.
It's good to have some alone time.
Other than that, I do my me time. I'll fucking I go to movies by myself. I go out to eat by myself. And you know, people be like, "Oh, he's by himself. How sad." Bullshit. Like, I'm happy. Yes.
Sir, you
Yes.
got a family?
I tell you, like,
Say what you.
my wife has went door dashing with me twice, and we operate differently how we function.
Yeah.
You know, so she 2-3 hours in, she done.
Yeah.
Nah, baby, I'm on the schedule. I'll drop you off at the house, but this concert don't stop. Like,
exactly.
So
Yeah.
I'm out here singing Patti LaBelle and all types of shit. I'm pretty sure there's a full concert if you start like compiling everybody's ring camera together. Like I'm singing and dancing and carrying.
Get your ass off my porch.
For real. You boys lost. So exactly. I
Dash into my door.
it's how I enjoy myself.
I get it.
Forgot
It's
my
an
straw.
art. And
Singing ass nigga.
It's art, and I fucking mastered it, and I fucked myself because I love my me time.
Yeah.
I love it.
Exactly.
It's less madness, less noise, and it's peaceful.
get a chance to think.
And yes.
Well, and
Yeah.
I'm a control freak. I can't control that, and that's the psychology in me. I can't control what everybody does.
Yeah.
I can control me.
Exactly.
So if I remove everybody from around me, I now control my environment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sound like Jeffrey Dahmer.
No, because then I would be trying to control you, big boy.
Well, you ain't gonna get none of this.
He said, "Come over for some head." I didn't know he meant literally.
Oh my God.
Yes, sir.
That's Martin there.
That's it. That's you so crazy.
K-Loke, how do you fucking recharge your batteries or protect your mental health?
I laugh. I create. I help people. That helps me get through the day. It makes me happy. And now, spending time with my daughter, that's the new thing for me.
Yeah.
That makes me happy. Like, I took her to the park the other day. It was just so peaceful. I didn't have to entertain anybody. Just let her just go play. That's pretty much it.
And like
Hell with music. I'm sorry. Music.
And so
That's good.
I don't know how to put this into words, like being into the more feminine side of you because of your daughter. Did that happen or not really? You know what I mean?
girl
Like
dad,
doing
huh?
like doing a tea party or or like having her paint your nails type shit.
He's
We ain't
wearing
got
dresses
there yet.
before.
No,
We ain't got there. No, I ain't wearing dresses yet. So.
no, I'm not talking about.
No,
yeah.
I'm talking about
Yeah.
him. Nah, we haven't got to the tea parties and the nails shit yet. But I mean,
'Cause
hell,
I don't
if
have
she
a
need
daughter.
a backup dancer, I mean,
Yeah.
I got her.
Yeah,
you know
because I don't have a daughter, but if I did, I always wanted a daughter. I always think that I would be that dad. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that shit's
Yeah.
cool.
They overrated. So, listen, the kids are bad as hell. Little girls is emotional and crazy as hell.
You know your
So,
kids are gonna grow up and see this shit, right?
Listen here, you gotta tell them the truth. Little girls
ain't
like
shit.
fucking emotionally
Daughters is awesome.
volatile.
I love having a daughter.
Yeah.
Man, you never know what you're gonna get. Sure. Like Forrest Gump said. You know, this little bitch gonna be crazy today. She gonna fucking cry all day, fucking tell you hi every 5
Yeah.
seconds. It's terrible. So it's like really like kind of like having like a part of you like, you know, cause like we create, you know, men, we create like, they swim around inside you, you know, your whole life, and then when you let them out, it's like you letting out this emotional part of you that you really can't control. So
Nigga, either you need one more or one less.
I was gonna say, what the fuck is that big?
I'm on those guys. I mean, small these like water. So,
Cause they free.
yeah, they is. So,
Got any more free beer?
I'm about to need the IV after this. So I'm about to go put the little tourniquet around my arm in the car.
So Antoine, I ask you, bro, how do you protect your mental health or recharge your batteries?
Man, you know what? Like the only way that I protect my mental health is like I pray and then I go like do like creative things. Like I try to like write, I try to read, I try to like you said, spend time with your children here, like to see what the hell, like what went wrong here on this whole situation here. So
I love that you said pray.
yeah, pray. You gotta stay in prayer here. Like you gotta protect yourself, put on the full armor of God, because if not, like you're gonna be kind of fucked up. And like most of the things, like it's just like things that you can't control. But like once you put on like your armor of God and like you know who you are in like the kingdom of God here, like then you know like you know certain situations that you shouldn't put yourself in, or like you shouldn't, like, you know, since I'm a nurse and I gotta deal with like just old people just all the time, and like these are like some of the most unappreciative motherfuckers that you can be around here.
But you have favorites, right?
I try
no?
to, but they always die.
But okay, that's my question. Like you have favorites, right? How do you disconnect yourself?
Shit, you can't. Like,
can't.
I believe like the guy don't make no mistakes on like who he push in your life. Like the people that you around, like you supposed to be like the shepherd to them. And if you worry about like serving other people, like then you really don't have like no type of like no mental breakdowns. And like sometimes like we all have like some type of anxiety or some type of like where we doubt ourselves or we feel like hopeless or whatever. But the moment you go and help somebody else, like all that disappears.
I always wondered the good nurses that give a shit.
Yeah.
Which I can see you give a shit.
A smidge.
And
So-
I always wondered, because death is always around the corner in your
Exactly.
job frequently. How do you disconnect? Like how do you go home and just say that's just
Shit,
a
you
day's work?
I mean, you go cry it out.
Damn, dude.
Car wash for the soul. And like I said, Jesus cried. So why can't you cry? Like
So it's draining, like
it's, I mean, you know what? It's draining to a certain degree, but like once you go cry it out, and then like you pick yourself up and you say, you know what? I've gotten it out. Like on to the next task or whatever. Cause like life don't stop no matter who's died or whatever's happening here.
yeah.
So you just got to keep on going.
wow, man.
Push yourself. So.
Shout out to you, bro.
Oh, well,
Like,
thank you.
for real,
so.
man.
But like I said,
Because,
it's-
like you said, you're doing the Lord's work, and it's mentally.
I'm glad somebody said that here. So
Mentally, it fucks with you.
Yeah, oh, it
and
does.
You're not hiding it. You're not saying, "Oh, I don't."
oh,
fuck with
it
you."
does fuck with you here. So and like I don't know, like to me, like it does kill like your creativity. It kills like different things like if you let it here. But like you can't sit around, you can't mope around. But like death is like a part of life here. I can't sit there and tell these people, hey, you're about to die, but you're supposed to be getting like a new body. You're supposed to be getting like a new home, like rent free. Free beer. Exactly. You don't gotta steal shit. So, like, look, you going to the Lord's house. So, if I don't believe that myself, so
Exactly. Yeah.
and that's the thing. So,
Dude, I would love to have you back on.
oh, thank you.
Just
so.
like us chopping the shit up because I've got so many fucking questions we can go for hours.
Oh, I'll tell you about all these old bitches at the nursing home.
Shout out to Torn. Being invited back to the goddamn show.
That was a sarcastic clap for her. So,
So
you thought you was the only one, huh? Glad. So, I'm sorry.
You hated on me. I just want to hate on you.
Yeah.
We
I'm
hate on
sorry.
each other.
So that,
Andre didn't get invited.
Hell, he did.
We didn't have to say that. I'm sorry, Andre.
Andre can be back.
Yeah, he'll be back. So.
Once that nigga
Andre
said
is
big
not
pun,
doing
Yeah, you gonna be back.
once he said big pun, that nigga like, I don't want him back.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen,
He's like, I'm glad you said that. You ain't coming back.
Andre has exited the entertainment realm for a while.
so I love that you said Big Pun because he was one of my favorites growing up. He really was. And those two albums, dude, I rocked the fuck out of those two albums, man.
He like Biggie here.
And what sucks is like Apple Music for some fucking reason took away his second album. So if you don't have it on CD, it's nowhere
Big
unless
Pun
you
has
want to go to
asthma
fucking YouTube. And I rocked the shit out of those fucking albums, both of them.
I got so much stolen music still, dude.
Yeah.
Send me an email. I'll send it to you.
No, I have them.
Okay, I'm about
Yeah.
to say, like,
Dude, I'm a hip hop head, so I fucking
10 years,
yeah.
$250,000
Wait,
fine.
who was on your Mount Rushmore?
And all right,
Terrible.
so I wanted to ask. I asked y'all that the duo because it's so hard for me to not put Outkast both on the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
But I have them both as one.
Okay.
yeah.
And I just told you I grew up hip hop, and based on y'all's banter, you're not gonna like my Biggie. But it's Outkast and Biggie for sure.
Hated
And
it.
then Lil Wayne,
Yeah, we go.
because, dude, how mixtape Wayne? Fuck.
Exactly.
I really wish he fucking put mainstreamed all his mixtapes
Yes.
because
Do more codeine, actually. So that motherfucker was killing.
yeah,
had one.
mixtape Wayne was the shit.
Yeah.
And then my fourth one is Talib Kweli.
Ooh,
Talib Kweli.
Damn.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. Had to pull that out of nowhere.
my nigga.
I don't think I'm going to come back. We have nothing in
So-
common, obviously.
But that's the thing that I asked y'all. I go, y'all went on influential. I went with what I fuck with. Like,
Right.
you know,
well, I
me-
fuck with them too.
Yeah.
I've been fucking with Wayne since he was Shrimp Daddy.
So my wow. So I just put my
You think I
son
think of
on
that?
to Most Def, to Lil Kweli, Dead Prez, literally yesterday morning.
yeah.
Yeah.
We listened to it on the way to school. They schools can't teach us shit. Dead Prez was so fucking.
Why is you messing
What's
up that boy
insane?
day?
What's insane is
His life shit. What are you talking about?
Chappelle had
deeper than
them close out almost every show.
Yeah.
And nobody still fucked with them.
Huh,
Yeah.
The intro song was the "It's Bigger Than Hip Hop" for the Dave Chappelle show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that beat was "It's Bigger Than Hip Hop," which was a Kanye beat, by the way. But yeah,
What he doing now?
calling Jay and Beyonce kids the R word.
So
Wait, his new album is fucking good.
I know. It's
It's a
Bully
YouTube-
is
it's a YouTube
great.
album, right?
Right. Bully is awesome. Okay,
Yeah.
enough about that.
So I want to ask y'all, since we're on the topic, what's your thoughts on Kanye?
Kanye talk!
No, the Kanye now.
We bringing it back.
Listen, like Kanye, I don't know. Like sometimes, like I used to think like that he was like, just like a control chaos, like kind of like K-Loc or whatever. But now I just think that he's like fucking crazy. He needs some medicine. Once he ran off that little bitch, what was her name? Sensory
Bianca?
Yeah, once he ran her little crazy ass off over, I was like, what is going on here? Like, there's no way that.
I
one crazy
argued
person.
tooth and nail with my wife because I thought he was a genius.
He is.
I used to think that too, but
I'm-
then now,
But he is making it so hard to fucking be on his team right now, man.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
He's
he
still
just
a
does
genius,
crazy
though.
shit, man.
He's still a genius.
He's the brightest star in his constellation.
Exactly.
We throw
He's
the
fucked
genius
up.
word around so loosely. He's the brightest star in his constellation. When I can't think of Ben Carson. When Ben Carson was a surgeon, he was a genius. He was considered a genius. Then they put that nigga over Hood House and then him and his bitch was stealing. So, like, he was a genius in his constellation. Those days are gone.
Not talking about me and my girl.
Exactly. Them days of genius Kanye, boy,
It's over.
My Twisted Dark Fantasy was probably the last that we saw of that.
You don't think the new one is around there?
He
He got that college dropout.
Well, but
Type
we're
feel.
talking music. I'm talking the other shit. The other shit is what makes it. I'm with you. It makes it so difficult to defend him.
Yeah.
But as I explained to my son, this was just a gimmick. The album is called Bully, and he's literally on Twitter bullying people.
Yeah.
That's genius.
That's not genius. It's idiotic.
That is genius
Boy,
marketing.
Who's letting them bully him though? At this point,
That's some attention whore shit.
exactly. So
It works. It's marketable. This is business.
he ain't done all the shit he can do.
So
like
to let y'all know, my thoughts and theory on him, I was still Kanye's a genius up until just weeks ago with the swastika.
Oh.
But hold on, even then, I still think that's genius on his part because what was he screaming before the
White
swastika?
Lives Matter?
No, he was screaming like "fuck the Jews."
Oh, yeah,
you
that's
know what I mean.
crazy as hell.
So I'm like, okay, this is a part of his genius, but I still can't fuck with that. But I still. Up until recently is what I'm saying. I've thought he was a fucking genius. And
exactly.
When that nigga had his
that last little-
when he had his campaign shit and it was the birthday party, first of all. It was the birthday party, and he is up here with this fucked up haircut with this vest on, and he's talking about my daddy wanted to abort me and I almost aborted my daughter. And it's like,
what is going on?
and you know what? Arkham Asylum is real. That's how it felt. That's how it felt. Lock this nigga the fuck back up with the Joker and get him the fuck out of here, man. Like, something is wrong. The boy is touched in the head. And you know, people blame his mama dying and that kind of alters shit, and people grieve different. I definitely get that. People
I
grieve
think his mama
different.
like still walking around like Jason's mom.
What was that song?
So
What was the song he made for his mom with that iPhone?
that Donda or whatever.
No, he made the video with the iPhone, and it was a song with the Beatles fucker, Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
Do y'all remember that song?
Yes.
Dude, that song was beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Because it was a song of, like, his mom singing to him about his daughter, his newborn daughter. It was his firstborn.
Yeah.
Beautiful fucking song.
Then he
And-
went and dug up the house, brought it to the damn stadium. Like
Again.
Brought Marilyn Manson down.
Marilyn Manson and the baby. Right when they got canceled. Like, we gonna go ahead and bring.
I'm sorry, that nigga is genius.
man,
I think he just sees vision in a way we don't see it.
crazy vision.
And you know what?
shit.
Shout out his mom. Did y'all watch that Netflix series?
Yeah, we talked about it.
So, like, the mom, Donda, not getting the praise that she deserves because she was a mama's boy mom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he went to her house 3 a.m., woke her ass up. It was no drama. And then she's correcting him on a freestyle rap when he was 16.
Yeah.
She was like, no, you said blah, 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 blah. And he was like, oh, yeah. And I'm like, that is fucking love, man.
And Donda was great.
And now he shits on her.
Yeah.
Again, this is what I'm saying, man. We gotta quit using this word genius.
Wait, what did he say about his mama?
That nigga, his daddy is back in his life now, so like that's his focus. And he like shits on his mama. My mama tried to keep me away from my daddy. My mama was wrong for that. She ain't shit. Yada yada yada. Like,
Finna kill him next. So, what's going on? This nigga.
Shit, man. I can chop it up with y'all guys for more hours, man, but we got to get out of here. I always ask you guys, I don't do shout outs, but I'll start with you, Twan. What's your final thought?
What's my final thought? Mental health is a real thing here. And listen, like, I'm not gonna say that Jesus is coming, like we might not see him in our lifetime, but like, know who you are, like align yourself according to like what you think your purpose is over here, and like like roll with that shit until God tells you something else, like something else to do. Like honestly, like and like do it like wholeheartedly. Like don't
With all your might.
yeah with all your might. Like don't sit there and like BS. Don't worry about what other people think about you. Like just if you think about like what you should be doing over here, like do it here until God calls you to do something else over here. Because God will walk your ass around 40 years in the desert over here until you learn your lesson.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I gotta say.
And that was supposed to be an 8-hour trip.
Exactly. So, and these niggas was out there 40 goddamn years because these niggas couldn't learn their lesson. So, and that's it.
That's
learn your
beautiful.
lesson.
Beautiful, man. Caleb, final thought?
You can't talk that.
Yeah, I can. Watch this. I'm just glad to have my team back together, man. Don't come here with that bullshit podcast. I've been missing these people. I know y'all probably seen it on Facebook. I said, man, I miss podcasting. But today, I knew we was going to do this today. And I'm
Yeah.
glad you showed up, nigga.
Yeah. Nigga, I couldn't find this hoe. Like, nigga, I thought we
But-
I heard from about a key or something. What the fuck is going on?
But,
out here? So-
man, hey, trust your vision. That's my final thoughts. Trust your vision.
Yeah.
Not trust it. Go after it.
Trust
Exactly.
it and go after it.
Okay.
That's awesome.
I talk
Fuck
to
yeah,
us,
man.
nigga.
Here we go. The more articulate one. So,
I ain't got nothing, man.
you got a lot.
Yeah,
already
I
know.
talk
Andre?
too much, man.
Final thought, man.
Everything you do with love.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what
I should have
you
said
do.
that.
It don't matter what you say. It don't matter where you go.
Yeah.
Do it with love.
It's funny.
Okay.
You know, when you say that, it instantly brought me to my wife making dinner.
Yeah. What she
When-
make?
When she's mad at me,
Yeah.
that shit tastes horrible. Because you know that motherfucking meal was not cooked with love, and you're like,
Is that-
"Man,
yes,
shit,
that's
what
what
the
SpongeBob
fuck is
said.
this?
Gotta put love in it.
Yes, dude. Yes.
Yeah. Everything you do. I mean, if I'm gonna preach change, I gotta be change.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? So everything that I do, if I correct you, I'm correcting you in love. If I come and I give you a hug, you feel that love and that
Yeah.
embrace.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, I want you to leave from my proximity knowing that somebody cared about me, even if it's just for that moment.
Yeah.
And then you need to go spread that. You need to go be that for somebody. Everything that you do it with love.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's true.
Conditional
Love covers a
love.
multitude of sins.
Yeah.
So.
Y'all know what? My daughter watches our podcast.
Oh.
Don't. No. What?
Told you she was bad. Bad as hell.
But that's what I want to say. And you know what? And when I see her, when I hear her listening to it, I'm just like, wow.
She typed in the
likes
name
our
by
pod-
herself, that long ass title. By herself, huh?
You want me to call my wife?
Nigga, I believe you. That's what I'm telling you. Like, what in the hell is going on?
That's why I say, man, you know what? Trust your vision. I'm back with the boys. It's been months.
Yeah.
It's been since December since we all sat in the room together.
Well, you know what? I'm glad I fucking could host the reunion, man, because this
You
was
did.
beautiful.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
This
we
was fucking
knew it
beautiful,
was a
man.
reunion.
So I appreciate that, man.
Shout out to Iz.
Yeah, shout out Mr. Iz.
Shout out
I know.
Is.
Mr. Izzy.
So,
Get
thank y'all
busy.
guys for coming, man. I want to shout out my sponsors. I want to shout out Patriot Painting Construction. No,
Yeah.
no job too big, too small. Diggity Burrito. If you guys haven't fucked with them, the old management is back and they're fucking rocking and rolling. Hit them up. Tell them I sent you.
Where they at?
Diggity Burrito is right by the Dairy Queen on Brownfield Highway
Yeah.
in Wolford.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
It's a little yellow building with a tiger on it.
Yeah.
Dude, they go hard, bro. They go hard. Breakfast and lunch specials, and then they close at 2.
Yeah, okay.
So
I'm about to go check them out.
Yeah, hit them up. Tell them I sent you. They'll give you a free bag and some napkins with your order.
A bag of napkins?
Bag and napkins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't let them know I sent you.
You don't have to, so you don't have to steal those to him.
Yeah, still in silverware, huh?
RL
do
Creations, you guys got coming up on, spring ball, travel ball. She'll make your mom T-shirt. She'll make any idea come into life with a T-shirt. RL Creations on Facebook.
Including Squirter, huh?
Yeah. And KJ Aesthetics, if you hit her up and let her know I sent you, she'll give you 10% off. 15% off, sorry. But let her know I sent you. And until next time, guys,